And what's going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend and also working throughout the week like usual. It's the Compete Forever Madden League Season 78 playoffs. That's right. We got the divisional round here going on. We got the NFC divisional round. So you'll see a couple of the top Madden players in the world playing for cash and prizes. It is the intersection of sports and gaming. We put the sports and esports as we get you set for the Super Bowl coming up in less than 2 weeks. And we're live here on Bally Live and Stadium Sports Network and the Watch Stadium Sports app on YouTube and also on Twitch. Here at Jerky's in Elizabeth, New Jersey, Compete Forever Madden League Season 78 playoffs, live here on YouTube, Twitch, and Stadium Sports Network and Bally Live. All right, let's come inside here. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, Madden, NFL, a little NBA 2K Association, folks, and it's good to be back here. If it's a Tuesday night, that means we're live here on Bally Live, Stadium Sports Network, and the Watch Stadium Sports app. Also, Madden League and Compete Forever, once again, live on Thursdays as well, 8 p.m. Eastern. This is the place to be. And folks, speaking of being live here, we're right here at Jerky's Chicken here in Elizabeth, New Jersey, right here on 11 Broad Street in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And man, we're talking about just the best jerk cuisine in the community in town here in Elizabeth, man. We're talking about Haitian and Jamaican fusion, Caribbean fusion, because it's all of the foods, man. We're talking about just great food. Sports fans, gamers alike, I need you to level up. Look at that. We're talking about flavorful hits, harder than a game-winning touchdown. Jerky's, where flavor meets the winning score. Jerky cuisine, man. You're talking about the Rasta pasta with the Caribbean barbecue sauce as well. We got some griot, man. We got some oxtails. We got the chopped cheese. It's all right here. The egg rolls, spicy mayo, spicy mac and cheese as well. Caribbean infusion right here in Elizabeth, New Jersey at Jerky's. All right, let me go ahead and bring in my brother, my player partner, my brother from another mother. There he is, Jarrett Guarantano, a former University of Tennessee volunteer quarterback and also quarterback in the National Football League with the Broncos and the Arizona Cardinals. JGZ, what's going on, bro?
My guy, what's up? I don't know, but that food that you were just showing and talking about just kind of made me hungry. So I might have to take that 20-minute drive. Yeah.
This is sick, dude. I mean,
that looks nice.
That's the Haitian mac right there, man. And then you, of course, right here, the favorite, man, is that Rasta pasta, man. Ooh, with the barbecue sauce on it. That is good, man. Got some jerk chicken as well, man, with the black rice, man. We're doing it right here at Jerky's here in Elizabeth, man. You ready to get this thing started, man? Talk a little AFC, NFC championship games and get ready for the Super Bowl and watch some good Madden?
Absolutely, boss man. Let's get it going.
Let's go ahead and get it going. All right, guys, let's take a look real quickly at the rules here. Compete Forever Madden League Season 78 playoffs. All Madden is the game mode, competitive game style, head-to-head. They like to use current rosters. We like to call those regs. All 32 NFL teams available. 5-minute quarters, single elimination format. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here. How about the prizes here? It's all about the prizing. $300 guaranteed. First place, $150, and an NFL licensed zip chair. Folks, make sure you go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. Also, office furniture, gaming desk, you name it, sofas, everything that you need. All 32 NFL teams, 30 NBA teams, Major League Baseball, MLS, NHL, NCAA-inspired zip chairs. And, of course, if you have a custom piece, they can do that as well. Check them out online. Our good friends there, Tina Altadonna, heading the marketing department of the big shout out to her at zipchair.com. Second place, $75. Third place, $50. And fourth place wants about this piece with $25 straight cash. How about the bracket here? And we're going to go to the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. We saw the AFC last week. You got Kansas City and Baltimore moving on, but that's Huskers and JB respectively. We're doing the NFC this week, and one game here on a Tuesday, and then the other divisional round game on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, here live on YouTube and Twitch, Stadium Sports Network, and the Watch Stadium Sports app. You got Millie playing with the 49ers and Bronco playing with the Lions. And speaking of those two young men, let's take a look at the profiles here. We'll start with, man, Millie Rock. There he is. Young Millie Camille Malone from Linden, New Jersey. Not too far from here, guys, literally right down the road here. 23 years of age. He's an HVAC mechanic. So all of your heating and cooling needs, make sure you give him a shout. This is his first C4 Madden League playoff appearance. Young Millie, we Millie Rock here in Jersey. He's a Jersey boy. And his competitor will be Bronco, a.k.a. Randy Chatterton from El Paso, Texas. Yeah, the border city down there in the Longhorn State, 39 years of age, and he is a private tennis coach Madden 19 MCS Browns Club Series semifinalist. Also, he's done very well. Got to like the finals and the final four here in the Compete for Madden League the last 2 or 3 seasons. So he's playing very well. How about the Molly Pop picks? Grapes as sweet as candies. We take a look at the standings here. Molly Pop grapes as sweet as candy. We're talking about Molly Pop taking the world by a sweet storm with their pink bag promise. Man, there's good and good. There's Molly good. Check them out online, mollypopgrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. About 20 different varieties of grapes. Check them out online, mollypopgrapes.com. There it is, the standings. I am 39-11. Andrew Richmond, A-Rich down in the A. She is really hot on my heels. 3 games back. And how about Jarrett Guarantano? 80% winning percentage. That will get her done, as they like to say in NASCAR. Jay Jeezy off the Heezy for CG. Let's go ahead and bring in everybody. Let's go ahead and bring in A-Rich down there. Andrew Richmond, peace up, A down. She's in the A-town. We got Jerry Guarantano, former Tennessee Vol quarterback, Denver Broncos quarterback, and also the Arizona Cardinals quarterback. A-Rich, who you got in this game, man? We going with Niners or we going One Pride?
You know what? It's always nice to have a newcomer, especially somebody that's related to a dance move, because I want to just have an excuse to hit a me and Millie. But honestly,
in New Jersey, we Millie Rock, not New York, New Jersey. New Jersey,
every
we Millie
block.
Rock.
What you mean on any block, man? Come on. Any day, all day, and tomorrow. Come on. But this time, I think I'm going to put on my cowboy Carter hat instead and go ahead and ride off into the sunset. Let's go ahead and go with Bronco this time. Hey, something could come off this newcomer, but I'm going to go with the known variable for the moment.
Okay, so you're going with Bronco. That's it. Going with the known quantity. Jay Jeezy off the Heezy for Sheezy. Who you got? You got Bronco or you going Millie Rock here and Jers? Come on now, home state. The only 2 losses you got is going with those dudes from the Garden State.
I know my heart's broken every single time. Every single time someone's from New Jersey, I go with them. Yeah. And I've been Millie rocking for maybe like 10, 12 years.
Do it.
He's a newcomer. Bronco. I played for the Broncos.
Come on, Millie Rock, man. Come on, do it.
Yeah, I'm going Millie. I'm going Millie today.
No, Millie Rock.
He's clapping it up. Hey, Andrew, clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Millie rocking it up. You know,
that's right.
That's a clap for him. You know.
That's right. 3 of us on this screen. 3 of the 4 of us are actually in Jersey. I live in Jersey. Been here 8.5 years. Live in Bayonne. So I would probably take a Jersey boy too, right? New Jersey Devils are playing well. I had the best record in the Eastern Conference a couple of weeks ago. But no, I'm not going to do that.
Oh.
I'm going to go with the private tennis coach.
Deception.
That looks like he should be on The Sopranos, banging somebody's knee with a baseball bat. Give me Bronco.
Giants and Jets.
Bronco. One pride. There's only one Bronco and there's only one pride. Andrew, come on now. You know this.
Yeah, there's no pride going on in Jersey when it comes to football teams. I'll tell you that.
I'm sorry.
Giants and Jets. Giants and Jets had a great year. Are you supposed to ride with?
Oh yeah, great year.
Best.
Awesome.
They win so much that they take L's.
For 7 wins? Is that there?
They do that on purpose. That's their winning, honestly. You know what I mean? Sure.
It's hard to lose when you're trying to.
It's win hard. For the draft.
You know what I learned from Bill Belichick and the Patriots when I got there, covering them for 6 years, 2 or 3 Super Bowl appearances. You got to learn how not to lose first before you start winning. So that's what the Jets got in the line, and the Giants have to learn.
Don't know what that means.
Don't lose and give it away.
I have no idea.
I resign as HC of the NYJ. Bill Belichick. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Andrea will be conducting the interviews at the conclusion of the game. She'll talk to the winner. Bronco playing with the one pride, the Lions. And how about Millie Rock? Millie playing with the Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Guys, go ahead and lock it up. Let's do it here live on Valley Live Stadium Sports Network, the Watch Stadium Sports app, YouTube, and Twitch. We're live here at Jerky's in Elizabeth. Yes, the Caribbean fusion. All the great eats right here, guys. Let's go ahead and do this thing live right here on Valley Live Stadium Sports Network, YouTube, and on Twitch. Good luck, guys. Get these things set here. Where are they playing? What field? Azteca. So that would be down in Mexico. Oh, okay. No stadiums in Haiti, Port-au-Prince, or let's see, Runaway Bay in Jamaica, Ocho Rios. Oh yeah, deeper than Atlantis, absolutely. Or my favorite spot in the Caribbean, that would be what is that? Hedonism, right?
Oh gosh, hey.
That'd be the private beaches where you can walk around
Hey,
in your birthday suit.
come on, easy on our Caribbean. Shout out GT all day. Come on, try to
First quarter presented to you by our good friends at BCL. That'd be Brooklyn Chicken and Lobster there in Brooklyn. And man, once again, we're talking about just great eats there. Brooklyn Chicken and Lobster. We were just there last week. Soul food and seafood. We're talking about fusion. That's a collision there. Flavors colliding there for 5 years. They've been there in Brooklyn. Fusion of Southern inspired chicken dishes and coastal inspired seafood creations, man. Jerk chicken, mac and cheese, chopped cheese, all that good stuff there at Brooklyn Chicken and Lobster. Make sure you check them out online, brooklynchickenandlobster.com. They're right there in BK. Also got the waffles, man. They can do that right with the chicken and waffles. Check them out online, Brooklyn Chicken and Lobster. Pre-game show brought to you by our good friends at BCL, Brooklyn Chicken and Lobster. All right, we get back here live here at Jerky's in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Larry the CBS Sports Madden NFL CFB League. Got Jarrett Guarantano, former quarterback, University of Tennessee Vols, and Denver Broncos and Arizona Cardinals. Got Andrea Richmond down there in the A. Bronco playing with the Lions, and Millie playing with the Niners. He's got the ball first, about 3:40 left to go here in the first quarter. All right, first thing we're going to talk about, folks, the AFC Championship game was this past weekend, and it was a good one, a doozy.
Because this Chiefs defense expected them to be a little bit more firm, but at the end of the day, they held when they needed to, especially a big run stop at fourth down time and time again, and at the end they found it. But either way, this Bills team impressed me with their running game. I was very surprised how well they were able to run it down their throat. As something to look out for again against the Eagles. But one thing that Patrick Mahomes is always going to find out is to find a way, even with, subpar offensive line, he still found a way. Right. Even with subpar wide receivers a couple years ago, he found a way. And this time, again, still found a way. Pass rush doesn't matter. Whatever rush, defense hurt, he still finds a way. So shout out to Pat, man. They're inevitable.
Yeah, they're inevitable. They're just like Thanos, right? With the glove there. JG, let me get your thoughts here, man. You look at the Chiefs, man. 4 times now, Patrick Mahomes has taken down Josh Allen. You look at the way this game played out. That 4th and 5, that was tough. The 4th and 1 there. Spags coming up with the blitz there for the Chiefs on the 4th and 5. The 4th and 1, I don't know if he got it. But once again, JG, is it just as simple as to be the champ? You have to beat the champ. You got to physically knock him out. You can't beat him by a draw. You got to go in there and stomp on their face with a hobnail boot. Are you more disappointed in Buffalo or more props to Kansas City for winning that game? Because once again, Buffalo comes up just a little bit short in KC.
I think it was just a true indication of a team that's been there in that situation and have won a lot of big games in a lot of certain moments, right? You look at the 4th and 1, they're running a QB sneak that didn't work on their 2-point conversion earlier. Why are you going back to the same play?
Well, they know that he likes to go to the left side too on the QB sneaks.
And he went to the left side. Absolutely. Do I think that he got it? Yeah, I do think he got it. But that's not your best 4th and 1 play, right? Like, you have a running back that is dominating the game. First off, James Cook is an unbelievable football player. I think the world knows that by now, right? Like, the most touchdowns in regular season and postseason combined in a season record for the team. Amazing. And then 4th and 5, right? Like, that's on the game on the line. You know that Spags, their Kansas City Chiefs defensive coordinator, loves to blitz. One of the notorious for it. Cover zero, obviously he showed that to play before, but notorious for blitzing. You can't go. Everybody's saying Josh should change the protection, but when you look at the way that they were lined up, right? It was basically a 4-by-1 formation.
Yep. 4 on the left side,
that was uncovered.
Right-hand side. Yep.
Right. There was a receiver that was uncovered. Obviously that the blitzer's not coming from the left because somebody that's over the center has to drop out to him. Where's the only immediate threat? The guy on the right side, which is the cornerback. But he wasn't capped by any means, right? The safety was kind of messing around. Very tough call. Regardless, as an offensive coordinator in that situation, you have to have a 6-man pass pro, knowing that Spags is going to bring probably one more than you can handle, or he's going to try to do something confusing with his own pressure, right? So I just think, like, the Chiefs are just made for this, right? Like, the biggest plays, biggest times of the game, they're there, they're prepared, they're ready, their coaches. Andy Reid's one of the best. Steve Spagnuolo is obviously a great defensive coordinator. The team's just ready, and you give Pat the ball with with time left on the clock, you already know what's going to happen, right?
You're asking for trouble.
It's inevitable. That's Thanos.
In the last couple of years, we've been like praising the offense, but the defense, like Spags, I think he's the one that deserves these flowers because we knew, especially during this,
because he didn't blitz earlier in the game a couple of times before that, and on that, they got the same look, and this time he brought the pressure.
Yeah. I think he went all-out blitz first play of that last drive, all-out blitz one play, and then he didn't bring the blitz the next play, but then that last blitz, he brought it from the left-hand side, or right-hand side, I apologize. And it's throughout the game, like, I feel like Spags, of course, one thing he loves to do is just the blitz, but unlike somebody like Todd Bowles or I would say
easy.
Other people who are like in love with the blitz, they love to go at it time and time again. He does it in a timely way, and it seems that most of the times that Josh had his issues, 7 turnover worthy plays, he brought that blitz at a timely time that he knew that it was just going to come from a different side. And of course, that offensive coordinator should know. Joe Brady, you should know a way to get something going with your offense and have an answer to that. You saw Cliff Kingsbury do that last game.
Heard about 10 seconds
ago,
so I got to get this reading.
You want to make sure that you do that in this game, especially against the Chiefs. It's Spags.
Right. Chiefs trying to win their 3rd straight Super Bowl, 5th Super Bowl in the last 6 years for the Kansas City Chiefs, man. And they are moving on to New Orleans in Super Bowl 59. Right now, got a 7-0 lead here for the Detroit Lions. Literally here, I'm live here, CBS Sports Madden NFL, NBA 2K Association. We're live here at Jerky's Chicken in Elizabeth here, right on Broad Street. We got Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee quarterback, also quarterback of the Denver Broncos and Arizona Cardinals. Andrew Richmond down in the A. You can see Bronco, middle of the screen there, playing with the Lions. He's got the ball and the lead, 7-0 here, about 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Millie Rock from New Jersey, he is trailing on defense, playing with the 49ers. That first quarter, brought to you by our good friends at Visit AC down in Atlantic City. Visit AtlanticCity.com. Folks, check them out for all of your planning needs and planning purposes, man. Got great entertainment down there, live sports, great restaurants. You got the 9 casinos there, and of course, the world-famous boardwalk in Atlantic City. Check them out online. Visit AtlanticCity.com for all of your planning needs. They've also joined forces here with Visit AC. So it's all one umbrella now. Visit AtlanticCity.com for all of your vacation and your planning needs down in Atlantic City. All right, we're back here live at Jerky's in Elizabeth here. Got a 7-0 lead here, about 3.5 minutes to go. Bronco leading, playing with the Lions over Millie. Guys, let's get to the NFC Championship game real quickly. I'll start with you, Andrea. Of course, the Eagles also back in the Super Bowl for the second time in 3 years. Lost a couple of years ago, Super Bowl 57 to those same Kansas City Chiefs, 35-32. They mollywopped, put a beat down, curb stomped the Washington Commanders by 30-something points. Most points in an NFC Championship game, I believe, ever there. So good job by the Eagles. They're moving on. How much of a factor will the Eagles be here in the Super Bowl, and how impressed were you by Fly, Eagle, Fly, and those birds they're heading to Nolan?
EAGLES, Eagles. Shout out to the Eagles, and this weekend was a masterclass in defensive coordination, man, because Big Fangio did his thing and did it so well. Game planning, all the love in the world also to the Howie Roseman for drafting a lot of these pieces. But sure. I talked about the fact that this Eagles defense is really disciplined, and going against somebody like Jaden Daniels, who always has to check down with his legs if the play action game isn't working and he isn't getting some bullet passes. And he was still able to find a way, obviously, big plays from Scary Terry, that slant that he took to the house. Because
don't mind me, I'm going to eat some of this jerk.
And I'm jealous about that too, because I love me some jerk chicken over here.
Go ahead.
Man, I'll play with that, man. You know I'm Caribbean. Come on now. But anyway,
I know you are. I'm here with your peoples.
you would my people, so I'm good with that. But again, they were with their peoples and made sure that no wide receivers were over there in the background doing their thing and getting big yards. And they were also able to clamp down on Jaden Daniels. So great discipline from this defense. I think that carries them and carried them to the Super Bowl. Obviously, Saquon Barkley was doing his thing. This offense is predicated on him and his deception and movement. Sometimes the linebackers just get super close when they know that Saquon is about to do their thing, and then he could take it down, even if they are getting close. So they're a team that looks like they're as prepared as anybody to beat this Chiefs team. The Eagles look like a well-oiled machine, and shout out to the Commanders, did a good job. But that defense, along with that offense, especially that man right there, scary work.
Yeah, those early runs there. Real quickly, Jared, let me get you in here for about 30 seconds real quickly. Your thoughts here on the EAGL.
I thought you were going to say, what did she say? What did the mayor say? ESG?
Oh, man. Butchered the name. EALG.
No, but listen, I thought out of any game this year, I haven't seen one team play as much as a team than the Eagles did on Sunday. Like just all around, whether it was defense, offense, special teams, they took care of the ball offensively. Defense, they got turnovers. Yes. Running game, Jalen Hurts played excellent football. You can't rag on him this week, but all around, they just played a great game. And turnovers were critical, right? Like Commanders had 3 to their 0. Like it made a difference in the game. Eckler was driving down the field. They're driving down the field. Critical turnover. It's what wins and loses games, especially in the playoffs. Defense wins.
Yeah, and the Eagles are moving on, man. Real quickly, 2-minute warning. Brought to you by our good friends at GBNY. As we just saw the Lions score again. They got a 2-score lead before halftime here. So you look at it here, gbny.com. Check them out, man. 4 locations. I go to the one at Jamaica Coliseum. There's a guy, Swiss Beats. What does that mean, Andrea, Richmond?
Zone, zone, zone.
Zone, 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 man. You look at it there, gbny.com. 4 locations. Also, guys, if you have the promo code, you go ahead and use it. Use my promo code Larry20 to get $20 off at GBNY. Once again, that promo code Larry20 to get $20 off at GBNY. Man, they got all the Jordans, the Yeezys, Reeboks, you name it. All the great sneakers there and a great apparel there. Check them out, gbny.com and also the GBNY app. All right, we're back here. Late second quarter here. Got Jarrett Guarantano. Jarrett and Andrew, get your thoughts here on the Eagles. Who was more impressive in their win, Chiefs or was it Philly this past weekend? You, Andrew, in about 30 seconds.
I would say the Eagles' defense is what brings me up against this, especially to realizing that they have that man right there, Jalen Hurts and Saquon. You can run down their throats because it wasn't like the Chiefs were honestly stopping that. But then you have that defense to make sure that if Patrick Mahomes does something that, hey, they can probably get some sacks and make sure that they cover the wide receivers down the field. So I think the defense of this Eagles, along with their offense melding together, it's going to be hard for the Chiefs team to stop it.
I thought the more impressive win between the two teams was definitely the Eagles. When you look at the way that they won and the fashion that they won, their offensive line and defensive line, the way that they impacted that game, that's really what, in the playoffs, that's what matters most, right? And you're going against a Kansas City team next week that they match up pretty evenly as well. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup. But from this week's perspective, I like the way that they played against the Commanders, right? Like they shut everything down, whether it was Jaden Daniels had a good game. He didn't play his best, though. And the week prior, Matt Stafford played absolutely lights out in the snow. They were able to throw for 350 yards.
They always find a way.
It's always with the Chiefs. It's always who has the ball last, because like they'll keep it close, right?
Yeah.
On paper, you look at it and you're just like, the Eagles are just a better team right now, and they're playing better football, right? They had a tougher road here, right? Like, I just feel like they're the team. They're primed and ready to be just picked. But then you go and pick them, you just like, well, they have Pat Mahomes on the other side,
exactly.
Right?
That's why I wouldn't bet on them, man.
Mahomes.
How many times did they have a chance to win at the end of the 49ers Super Bowl? Still found a way at the end of the game.
And we'll get more into Super Bowl 59 on Thursday and all, of course, next week. 14-7 ball game here in the third quarter here. So do we have an read, Kev? All right, let's that halftime, the second quarter brought to you by our good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. You can check them out in Bayonne, New Jersey, online, aguiladoradorestaurant.com. You look at it, man, we're talking about authentic Mexican restaurant, man. They got the great drinks, great food. They're just an awesome atmosphere. Happy hour 2 to 6. Mariachi shows every Tuesday. You've seen us there on live on Tuesday nights before there with the mariachi shows there. DJs as well. They got the patio. And just great authentic Mexican food there. Check them out online. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, the Golden Eagle. It is landed there, aguiladoradorestaurant.com. You can check them out there on Broadway, right in the heart of Midtown in Bayonne, New Jersey. And we're back here live at Jerky's here in Elizabeth, here literally CBS Sports, Madden NFL, CFB League. We got the Compete for Madden League Season 78 playoffs here. NFC Divisional round. We got Bronco down there, bottom left-hand corner of the screen, playing with the Lions. Millie from right here in Jersey playing with the Niners. He is down 14-7, though, here. About 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jarrett Guarantano, a former University of Tennessee quarterback, and also quarterback with the Denver Broncos and Arizona Cardinals. Got my girl, Andrea Richmond. You can always find her in the A. Real quickly, guys, your thoughts here? Cowboys going Cowboy, right?
Yeah.
Jarrett Guarantano. They hired a new coach. Brian Schottenheimer. Oh, Shotsy.
We live in the
Jets
gutter,
fans.
bro.
They definitely love this. How about the owner there, Jerry Jones, talking about, hey, man, you talking about taking a risk? I took a risk. He's got no head coaching experience. He ain't no good, basically. It's like, dang, dude, he's sitting right beside you. Your thoughts here on Shotsy, the former offensive coordinator there, getting the job to be the head man of the Cowboys. He says they are championship material, and that's a championship quarterback. They can win the bowl. JG. You believe that?
My eyes, I every time the Cowboys are brought up, my eyes just start getting heavier and heavier. I just want to close them because I can't even process, like, there are so many coaching options right now. It's not a shortage of coaches available. It's like you have Joe Brady, you have Cliff Kingsbury, like you have Dennis Allen, like you have a lot.
Aaron Glenn, you had Ben Johnson,
Aaron Glenn,
Vrabel out there, a lot of people.
I'd
and
rather have
Belichick
Bobby
twice.
Slack at this point, you know what I mean? Like,
it's the freaking Dallas Cowboys. Who would want that job? A lot of guys don't because of Jerry Jones. That's the problem.
Pete
Carroll came out of a retirement. He said, "You know what? I'm not done." They could have probably they could have hired Bill Belichick probably.
Twice.
He probably would have said, like, I have a headache. I can't even think. They went with the least. I don't even.
Least sizzling, least tantalizing, blandest,
and y'all got
driest.
Matt Eberflus too as the defensive coordinator. This is gonna be fun in Dallas, man.
We live in poverty, Jarrett. We're in the trenches.
Teams worth $10 billion and they can't find a coach. This is crazy talk.
I'm so sorry.
Crazy.
The worst resume out of all the head coaching options, and you went with that. Which, listen, he could be a great coach. He's definitely a great offensive mind. I know Shoddy, he's well respected, but for you as the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, probably the most famous football team in the country, in the world, for you to go with that as your head coaching option, and you got rid of Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy's a great head coach. He's won a lot of football games.
Yep. Absolutely.
For you just to get rid of him for that. I can't. Yeah, please.
We're going to move on. We've got a 14-7 ball game here. That third quarter brought to you by our good friends at Ultra Game. Check them out online, ultragameshop.com. You're talking about down-to-earth prices, authentic, licensed, and officially licensed NFL and NBA apparel, all 32 NFL teams, all 30 NBA teams as well. Check them out online, ultragameshop.com. Down-to-earth prices, guys, like this jacket right here. Came from Ultra Game Shop, our good friends with the NFL apparel there at Ultra Game Shop online. Check them out online for all of your NFL and NBA needs. Give them a call or check them out online, ultragameshop.com. All right, we're back here live at Jerky's here in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Got some great Caribbean fusion, man. Jerk chicken, oxtails, man, you name it, man. Got the grill over here, man. It's all right here. Mac and cheese right here. This is what I'm talking about. The Jamaican mac and cheese. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, he just took it back. The pick six the other way. One pride. Lions with the lead here by going on 3 scores there now for a young Bronco. He's not so young, big 40 here soon. But he's got the lead here. Get your thoughts here real quickly. The Jets. Got to start with my girl, Andrea Richmond here, right? We're talking Jets, Jets. Aaron Glenn gets the job. He said, buckle up, throw your seatbelts. We're the freaking New York Jets. Aaron Glenn coming back home, defensive coordinator with the Detroit Lions, of course, started first, I believe, 8 years with Gang Green. Andrew Richmond, did you like this? I tell you what, he did win the press conference. I will give him that. Now the question becomes, how do you win with the daggone team that hasn't been to the Super Bowl in 55, 56 years, something like that? 56 years?
I don't know. We might be talking about Duval in terms of who's winning press conferences.
I hope he doesn't say Duval like Liam Coen. We're going to get to that. Go ahead.
We're going to get to that. But, you know, I'm so sorry for this man. Like, he already lost. Unfortunately, because you're associated with this Jets team. You know, it doesn't matter what personnel we have. It doesn't matter what staff we have. We somehow find a way to take an L. And you know what's interesting, too? we're the Jets, and I love the fact you can have bravado. You could be great. He came from a great organization. You are going to the trenches, okay?
Well, I mean, Lions are good now, but they've been bad for about 50 years too. So go ahead.
They have, and it took a lot to turn them around, and including an ownership change. And it's been ownership changes I feel like we've seen most recently to get the biggest change in organizations. But a little fun fact about the Jets, right? Since 2000, there's only been one head coach that we've ever had in our 20-something past history since 2000. One head coach that actually had prior NFL head coaching experience before they got the New York Jets job. And now we have another fresh face who's never had a head coaching job. You need a lot to turn this organization around, and I don't know if a fresh face can do it anymore. We've had people get close.
Hey, beating the Jets is like this jerk chicken, barbecue chicken. You know how they say that in the NBA? That's some jerk chicken right there, beating the Jets. Go ahead.
Man, guess what? We're a snack for all the other teams' offenses because they get W's on them. They be eating us like Jameis Winston be eating dubs, okay? Not good. Not good.
JG, what do you think Aaron Glenn's going to do, man? Look, I do like what he's done with the Lions. I appreciate the bravado. There will be some accountability there. I think the players will play hard for him. Look, they've got talent there, man. Can he squeeze out 9 or 10 wins and get in the damn playoffs next year?
I absolutely love the hire. I love that he came from a place that had to rebuild and had to start from ground zero, and he learned from Dan Campbell. I think Dan Campbell's an excellent head coach, and I think Aaron Glenn comes well respected. Like, he's a player's coach. A lot of people love him. So I'm like, yeah, let's go Jets. Like, all right, we're going to have a winning team. And then I'm just like, all this just doesn't matter again. Like, of course, I'm happy with the press conference, but then I'm just like, it's still the Jets. But, like, I love it. But
Get it right. Freaking New York Jets.
Like, yeah, but it's still the Jets. But no, I absolutely think he's a great coach. I hope it works out well. I mean, I just can't get hyped
good
up.
Score there about Millie, man. Only down by about 10 now, so back to a 2-score game. Go ahead, JG.
I just can't get super excited with the things like that aren't on the field actions, right? Like, of course, the press conferences are cool. How you speak to the media, all this is super cool, right? The headlines are dope.
Yep.
Now let's see, like, the coaching side of things. Let's see how they play. Like, that's a whole nother aspect, right? Like, I'm just so done. I've been in New York my whole life, New Jersey my whole life. I've seen every tabloid. I've seen it all. And it's just always the same thing. Everybody gets super excited for every sports team here. And then season comes around.
How many first-time head coaches from defensive systems that were really good and that they had hope, and then nothing happens because there's no happiness. Nothing ever changes. It's the Jets. They just continue to stink anyway. I hate them. I hate them so much.
That's what we used to say in New England, the stinking Jets. But look, I like the hire. I am rooting for the brother, man. I've covered the Jets, fly with them as well. I do the Jets late night show as well on WCBS. So we'll see how they do with my man Otis Livingston and those guys, man, and my guy Steve Overmeyer. So rooting for the Jets, want to see them do well here in 2025. Real quickly, another coaching hire for this week on Monday. Have the Jets, have the Cowboys, now the Las Vegas Raiders. Your thoughts here, Jarrett Guarantano. You played out west, played in Denver in the Mountain Time Zone, also out in the, I guess, Phoenix is Pacific Time Zone, right? Yeah, that's West Coast. Your thoughts here on the Raiders, man, bringing in young Pete Carroll. That's right, young Pete Carroll, 74 years of age. But look, they got to try to turn this thing around. I like this. He can build it, bring some stability there. They haven't had that since Gruden. JG, we're going to start with you. You look at the Las Vegas Raiders. We were just talking about it. How about Pete Carroll here? They just got this new coach here, 74 years of age, man. How much do you like this hire here about Pete Carroll?
Absolutely love it. I look at all the hires of the cycle. I look at Chicago Bears as probably 1A, and I look at the Raiders as 1B, right? Only reason 1B just because of Pete's age and who knows how long he's going to do it for. But from a resume standpoint, Pete Carroll is by far the best head coach resume out of any of these head coaches, right? Like, I think it's an absolute awesome hire. He's going to probably the toughest division in all of football, to be honest, right now, the way it's all shaped up. But is that a touchdown?
Give me a head. Top.
That's iced. That's a game micer. But no, like, I think that Pete Carroll hire was absolutely amazing. I think he's an absolute game changer, program changer, all the above. And I'm very eager to see the changes that are made to this Las Vegas Raiders team in the free agency this upcoming year.
Yeah. Andrew, your thoughts real quickly here. Pete Carroll, 74, still with the youthful exuberance, still knows how to run fun practices and everything like that. got to be a good sign here for the Raiders.
Yeah, I just think that time was up in Seattle. Sometimes you just meet a natural conclusion, and that's just it, right? Versus have a new, fresh head start with the Raiders. That's an old-school organization that really cares. It's mostly stable for the most part, and obviously integrating Brady into the fold, too. That's another person that, has a commitment to excellence and wants to see this organization turned around. I think there's a big push by Davis to make sure that they are going to have a winning culture, and all throughout Las Vegas, they are trying to win in every single regard. So shout out to getting Pete. That's a great addition, and I can't wait to see him chew gum aggressively on the sidelines again, man. We've been waiting.
Absolutely. Look, he used to coach in New England, so Tom Brady, of course, came from New England. So wow, another pick there for Bronco and the Lions. All right, that 2-minute warning brought to you by our good friends right here at Jerky's. Right here, you're talking about Caribbean fusion. Check them out online, jerkiesnj.com. Here in Elizabeth on Broad Street, 11 Broad Street, here in Elizabeth, man. Sports fans and gamers, listen up, man. According to my guy Stan, one of the owners here, he says he needs you guys to level up. So do just that. Level up and get your game and step it up here. We're talking about flavorful hits, man. Hits that hit harder than a game-winning touchdown, jerk chicken, oxtails, man, griot, we got chopped cheese, we got the Rasta pasta. It's all here with that Rasta pasta, man, with the barbecue sauce, man. Man, you got the jerk chicken, the black rice, everything you need. And how about that Jamaican mac and cheese? Just the flavorful stuff here. In Jerky's, how about that with FanDuel, our good folks there with FanDuel here in Valley. So shout out to our good friends here at jerkiesnj.com. So the game is over here. It looks like Bronco is moving on. And also, you know what? We'll go ahead and talk to Jarrett real quick. Jarrett, your thoughts here on Bronco getting the win here over Millie.
Typical Broncos fashion, right? I think I saw 2 or 3 interceptions. He plays great defense. He runs the rock. He knows how to stabilize the game, basically. And if he gets a lead, it's going to be tough to get back in with him. So another great game by Bronco. Obviously, I'm heartbroken. Still going with New Jersey. Nah, it's all good, Millie. It's all good. It's all love. But I just got to grow up as a person. I just can't keep going with my heart. I got to think.
Heart and head, man. Boy, hey, but you know what? You did a good job, man, with in your personal life with your young lady. So sometimes the heart works out for you. Just when it comes to sports, it's not working out too well.
Nah.
So the personal life is working out well for you.
Down bad.
That fourth quarter brought to you by our good friends at Liberty Bagel. Let's go ahead and get that reading. LibertyBagels.com. 4 locations in New York City. Of course, I like the one in Midtown there. Number 1 bagel spot in NYC. 4 locations there. You look at it, man, with the hand rolled daily. The bagels are hand rolled every single day. A bunch of different styles and a bunch of different bagel options that you can get. And of course, man, when it comes to the cheese spread, man, that is just where it's all about, man, with the flavors, man, with the cream cheese. They do it there. I like the strawberry cream cheese, man. And of course, they got the rainbow bagels. That's where they're the home of. LibertyBagels.com. Check them out online, LibertyBagels.com. All right, let's go ahead and kick it over to the third member of our broadcast crew. She is Andrea Richmond. She's down at A, and she's standing by with Bronco, man. Like OJ in 94, man. Bronco's on the loose.
Hey, man, Jarrett might not know the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over again and expecting different results. It's okay. I do the same thing with your Jets. Guess what, Bronco? You do the same thing with winning in these early matchups, and it's through the running game. And this time, especially, too, it was with this interceptions. You've got a whole bunch of turnovers. When you're going against a new opponent, obviously one thing you're always going to do is stick to the running game. But something that I noticed is there weren't a lot of interceptions before. Then they came in bunches. What did you notice about his defense to really harp on it and to keep on getting these interceptions?
Well, he started the game trying to play a little slow, like running the ball. That didn't go too well. So after that, he tried to mix in the pass, and the plays that he was running were very, I guess I've seen them before.
Mm-hmm.
So they were pretty easy to defend at that point.
Hey, man, ain't nothing getting past you. Bronco, he said, I live this. I'm not new to this. You are. I'm true to this, okay? Bronco going ahead and getting the dub. We're going to throw it back to 2W. Analysis assist? No, I'm talking analysts. Jarrett and Larry. to wrap up this wonderful day.
Well, as long as there's no paralysis by analysis, we're in good shape here. Real quickly, before we let Bronco get out of here, Bronco, man, look, you're starting to play very well. Where's the confidence at, man? We've seen you call out the top player. Are you back there now where you're starting to figure this thing out? What's it like being the hunted? Now, you're like literally coming into a lot of these games against pretty much everybody as the favorite. That's a little change here recently.
Like I said last week, now that I have defense, I feel a lot better than I did a few weeks ago. So hopefully, once OG deals with his next opponent, hopefully I can defend the stuff he brings, and we'll go from there.
Well, you ready to work on defending those stuff? Because he's probably going to. And you're looking at an NFC Championship game likely next Thursday, maybe.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
You ready? How much you gonna laugh?
I'm on the game every day.
Okay.
Lately.
All right. Any guarantees?
Not this time.
There you go. There you go. One pride,
Smart man. Smart man.
Smart man. All right, man. Good job, Bronco. That's great stuff there. That post-game show brought to you by our good friends at River City Gaming. Check them out online, gamewithrc.com, man. They're located in Rahway, New Jersey, right there in the heart of beautiful downtown Rahway, New Jersey, on Main Street, man. They got sports games and also got plenty of video games and also VR, virtual reality, folks. Also got plenty of PCs, Xbox, and also PlayStation. So plenty of games there. You can play Pop and Shot. They got it all there. Pool, Connect Four, you name it. The air hockey, it's all there. Huge gaming center there in Rahway. River City Gaming, check them out online, gamewithrc.com. Open up 7 days a week from 11 a.m. To 10 p.m. at night. And they got 3 different tiers there. You can go game in the morning, midday, or at night, or all day. So plethora of options for you there at River City Gaming. Check them out online, gamewithrc.com. Also, before we get out of here, if you want to join our Madden League, check us out online, competeforever.com/Madden League. Once again, it's free entry, ages 13 and up. That means free 99, folks. You don't have to pay. It's all free, all online, and you can win cash and other prizes. Join us now, competeforever.com/Madden League. If you want to win some of that $1.7 million on the line here, EA Sports Madden Championship Series with the MCS, the playoffs, $1 million prize pool. The championships are going on now, man. If you want to know more information, go online to MaddenChampionship.com. Once again, MaddenChampionship.com. Tomorrow, they got a big event online with the MCS playoffs. You can check them out on the EA Sports Twitter page and also on social media to check them out there and on Twitch. Once again, for more information, go to MaddenChampionship.com. All right, it's been another great show here, man. There's my guy down there, Bronco, and Andrea and Jarrett. Before we get out of here, Larry's locks. There are no locks. There's only one game coming up, and we got to get ready for the Super Bowl. That's a week and a half away, almost 2 weeks away. So we'll get ready with that. Probably not on Thursday. Probably next week. We'll get the Larry's locks by Molly Pop. But for Bronco, moving on to the NFC Championship game next week down there in El Paso, Texas. For Andrea Richmond, you can always find her in the A. Peace up, A down in the A town. And there's our quarterback, Hut, Blue 30. Blue 30.
That white 80.
White 80.
Hut.
Here we go.
You're the quarterback. No, Hut. I changed the play. You said I said green 80. That means that was the indicator. I changed the play, man. That was an auto.
We're going on silent cadence. We're at away games.
We're at away games. Yeah. Okay, just getting it going. All right. You know what? We're going on your clap, man. We're going on your clap. That's my guy Jay Jeezy, man. We'll see you guys on Thursday live right here on YouTube and Twitch. Also, Stadium Sports Network and also Bally's 8 p.m. Easterns every Tuesday and Thursday. We'll see you guys. They'll do it here live from Jerky's Chicken in Elizabeth. Thanks everybody for having us. We'll see you on Thursday, guys. Make it a good one. El Aguila on Thursday. Bye-bye. Have a good week, guys.